So now it's failing to move my stop. It can't let me modify my order. What is Trader View on? Yeah, I need to get it up here. Are you serious right now? It's really not letting me modify my order. Now let me get out of this trade. I wanted to push my stops up to 1,000, like put it at 2918 or 920, like 20,920. Would have gave me over 1,000. That way, I was just gonna let the trade run, just let it ride. But for some reason, some ironic reason, TradingView had an issue. Um, you've seen that. I tried to modify the order, it wouldn't let me modify the order. I tried to open the app on my phone and modify it, and it said TradingView was having a issue modifying the order. Contact broker. So I cut the trade. I'm up. I was down a little bit, so like 1,200 on the trade. I'm up $982 for the day so far. But that was a trade that I was willing to just hold and just keep moving my stop up to try to see if we would. See, this is crazy. What is it? To see if we would. It's not letting me change. To see if we would come back, and we got an imbalance here. We got an imbalance from yesterday's close all the way down here. So I was willing to hold that trade. I got in way, where did I go? I got in here. I accidentally had one on, so I put four more on. I went to scalp here first, and I think that's where I lost. Yeah, that's where I lost like 200. I lost like $230, seeing if we were going to complete this imbalance. And so I lost that. Got back in the trade. Accidentally put one on first, and then I put four on. So I don't know where that trade is. This must have been 5 here, and I covered here for a loss. Then I bought here, and then I bought here as well. That had to be how it went. Man, they messed my trade up. How convenient is that? And then I had to exit out of that because I didn't want it to. I don't even know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear all that. TradeView was having an issue, and I hurried up and exited the position while I was up 1,200. I only wanted 1,000 on the trade, so I was trying to move my stop up. Once I got past 1,000 to about 20,918, which I would have been stopped out now. I would have probably put it at 20,920. We're at 914, 917. We just seen 904. So TradingView was having an issue with me trying to modify the order. Sometimes it does that though, when I'm trying to modify the order and price comes into that modification before the change in my stop loss can like register, you know what I mean, before the platform can register it and lock it in there. Sometimes it does white out like that. So I think I had that issue happen, but usually when I get it on my phone, it allows me to modify it. And I got on my phone, and it was showing on the computer. It was showing on the computer that it was moved up, and on my phone it was showing that it wasn't, which means that it didn't accept that price yet, right? So I tried to move it on my phone and said I couldn't modify order. But then I went back to the computer and tried to modify the order. It also gave me the same errors. That was a great entry. It said I couldn't modify it, and then I just canceled it because I was like, oh God, is it gonna let me get out? Let me just get out of this trade and see if it even let me get out with money, and it did. So up 900 for the day so far. Try to find another trade and get this account passed. But this was a great entry. And I really, once it bounced, that was my thought was, okay, get in. It's either going to come back and make a higher low, make a lower low and stop me out, or may make a lower low and go lower to complete this imbalance. Either way, I told myself that I needed to be flexible in that trade to be able to get out of it and get into another trade if I needed to. Like if it stopped me out and it was going the same way, you know, just be able to have that same bias. And if it stopped me out and it was going lower, be able to get in on that. I did have to sit through some drawdown, but we got a higher low and pushed out of there and went to my $1,000 target. So that was a good trade. See if I can get something else to set up while I'm working on some things over here.